first ever gaming competition was held in 1972 and was properly titled the Intergalactic Space War Olympics. The prize? A year's subscription to the Rolling Stones. Not only have video games and their prizes come a long way since then, but the popularity of competitions for said video games known as esports have skyrocketed. So this begs two questions. Why have esports risen so much in popularity, and what is the potential for the industry? So why have video games grown in popularity? Honestly, I could just give a generic answer like video games are fun or they're rage-inducing to a point of addiction. However, the answer to this popularity question is actually more complex than I originally thought. In the 1980s, video games were not trendy. In fact, being a professional gamer, quote unquote, back then was absurd in the eyes of many. So what changed? One key factor I've noticed, and that all of you have at least subconsciously noticed, is marketing.
We would like to play.
Marketing for video games have substantially improved after only just a few decades. Today's market not only provides a unique environment for video game publishers to promote their creations, but for the gamers themselves to market and showcase their own skills. A second area in marketing is the relationship between the consumer and producer, which has also improved quite dramatically. Today, we are able to communicate directly with the staff of a production company through sites like Twitter and Reddit. This allows for effective bug fixes and minor game improvements, which is besides the point. However, this shows that the competitors' opinions and critiques are at least being listened to. With only 30 years' time, we went from graphics like this to graphics like this. We can see from what we have covered so far how the community is the biggest part of esports. However, this community would be tested during the 2020 pandemic as esports events shut down with the rest of the world. They would soon come back, however, in the form of virtual events. While this didn't have quite the same atmosphere as live events, it proved that esports would be able to thrive even in difficult circumstances. I hope you can visualize the importance of adaptability when it comes to community. This leads into my next topic, the future. Esports is no doubt a booming industry. In fact, to put it into perspective, at one point, League of Legends accumulated more viewers than the Super Bowl. A good resource to experience the growth for oneself is a website called Twitch. This showcases not only the community, but also the skills of the professional competitors. Going into the future, we can expect an enhancement of this interaction, and this improvement can come in many forms, in an esports group or a team. Personally, I think this is the best future that we can make for esports as a whole, because instead of being by ourselves at home, which is rather boring, we can strategize as a team, communicate in person, and build relationships all at the same time. So if any of you are watching have the ability to create a community at a school, church, or even within a friend group, you should, because the sense of community that you can give someone else could be priceless from their perspective.